Hi everyone, it's time for me to demo how to make our cards for January. As you know, we're making Valentine cards and we're going to start with the very first one here. And it's a really cute little Volkswagen and I'm going to show you how to put it together. Okay, you are going to have a really nice pink piece of paper. Grab my tools here. And the first thing I'm going to do is you'll have a piece of white paper that is really cute. It says Happy Valentine's Day. And you're going to put that right inside your card. Then you can write a note, you can sign around it, you can do whatever you'd like. Okay? All right, so that's just going to go right in. Got about a 1/4 inch all the way around, so it's a nice little edge. Still got some of your pink popping up there. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is you have a square piece here. And we're going to color it in. And I have all these awesome markers that I'm going to play with. If I can get the right color. I can't remember. But I'm going to color in the little heart because I really want that to pop it in pink. Okay. And then I'm not going to worry about coloring this heart. But you have a piece here that has the heart. Now, if you have a hard time coloring, shifting, take a piece of tape and secure your piece, and that'll make it really easy to color in, okay? So I'm gonna grab a little softer pink. I'm gonna go for this one here. Yep, perfect. And I'm gonna color in the heart all the way around here, okay? You can use colored pencils, markers, whatever you would like to do. And I'm going to color it in. In a minute I'll do some faster coloring, but I want to get all my lines etched here. And around there. Kind of a tight one there. And there. And it's not moving because I've got it secured with the tape. It's a great way to secure your markers so that you can color it in. These are dual tip markers that I'm using. I really like them. I'll be honest, I like the Stampin' Up! Markers, but I have to be honest and say I feel like they dry out really fast and I'm forever replacing them, which I don't like to do. It's an expense, so I've got these, which work really well. I'm not coloring what appears to be the string around it, okay? There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna pull off the other edge and I'm gonna color it in. Except for this little part here, I forgot to outline here, okay? So there's your heart all colored in. And with these markers, it does give it a shaded look of lighter and darker. And then you want to take a darker pink, and I think I'm just going to use the same pink I used on the little heart bug. Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to color the string in so that the string pops as well. Okay. I come down, fill it in, just like that. Coloring is very relaxing. I think we all need to be relaxing these days. A lot of stress out there, isn't there? Okay, so it's going around here like this. Come over here. Da-da-da-da. There you go. Okay, now he's all colored in, your little heart. And you want to take your scissors. And now this is optional, I will say. If you decide you just wanted to color your heart, you could just color your heart on your truck. But I like the little pop-up that I get with this, okay? Didn't get him quite off the page there. There we go. So I'm now going to cut my heart out. Huh. Doesn't that sound funny? Cut your heart out. Yeah. Well, we're going to go around him here. It's pretty easy to fussy cut. You've got a clear lines, and it's a pretty easy shape to cut out. Okay. Come all the way around there. Getting our Valentine cards done early. I'm gonna scoop around here. And I'm gonna, this side you do have some string you wanna kind of cut around, just like that. It's pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Some people are much better at fussy cutting than I am. I'm pretty good with solid lines, but when they want you to kind of free cut around shapes, I'm not the best. I cut that one in there. There we go. Okay. And our last one is coming up here. Okay. Now on the cards that I posted the picture of, I did a combination of markers and watercolors. I actually colored my little slug bug with colored pencils or watercolor pencils. For today's demo, I'm just going to use markers, okay? See if I can find the, ooh, that's a bit dark. I don't really want my slug bug to be that dark. I want a really soft. I wonder if that's gonna be too orange. Nope, that'll work. So I'm gonna color my slug bug in. We're just gonna color him in. You can choose to color as much or as little as you like on your slug bug, okay? It's totally up to you. I'm gonna do him here, come across here. How many people played the slug bug game when they were kids? My kids played it. And every time you saw a Volkswagen, you would say slug bug and you got to hit your sibling. And it was kind of a fun little thing that they enjoyed doing. So we would play the slug bug game. I think there's several ways you can play it, but that's the way we played it. So here, nice brown slug bug. We gotta do the top of the slug bug. Slug bugs have made a great comeback. There we go. And let's come up here. Around there, we're gonna get in the roof. I'm not gonna do the windows. I'm gonna leave those clear, okay? Even this back window, I'm gonna boycott it and leave it clear. I want it to look more like windows. If you had a slight gray or something, you could probably color it in and there you go. Oh yes, thank you, Tim. You know what I like. We're gonna go right down there. Okay, and we're gonna just also color in our two little hearts that are here next to the heart on the door there so that they're complete. You can also take a, let's do light. Too many choices. Ooh, that's way too dark. I want something even lighter than that. Let's try this one. Still want to go lighter. No, I think that'll work. I'm going to go with a gray. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to circle my wheels so they look like they're actual. So the wheels sort of pop out on your car there. Okay. There we go. So our little slug bug is done. If you've colored him, great. If you've cut out your heart, let's go ahead and attach him. You know I'm very fond of the pop-ups, so we're going to attach our heart to the car here. And you know, a video from me would not be complete without me forgetting a piece that I need. And here I thought I was so prepared today for you gals, and yes, I forgot a piece. But you girls are all excellent card makers, so I know you'll be able to figure it out. Put that on top there, so he is raised up, okay? Then you have your little black bling, and it is all on a row. So what you're gonna wanna do is peel it back. You can peel it back and just cut off the pieces you need. It's not my favorite way to use bling, but it was what I could find in black dots for us, okay? I'm gonna use 3. I think I may have given you some extras in case one flings across the room or you lose one or something. I have been known to do that on occasion. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 up in that corner, and then I'm going to put 1 down in the bottom right corner. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm using 3 there. Okay, now if I was all prepared, you would have the pink embossing piece that you would take your string. Do not wrap your string all the way around it. You want to tape it to here, and then you want to tape it from the other side, and you can, no, actually, I made it easier for you guys. I gave you enough to go straight across the pink base, tuck it behind, and then all you have to do is tie a knot there. Okay, so you should have plenty of ribbon to do that. So imagine I have my ribbon on, my pink piece, and then this just goes right on top. And this is your finished card, okay? Since I ran out of the pink pieces, so it's great paper. All right, let's do our gnome. I have not been a gnome person, but this little guy just screamed to me that I had to have him. And now that I've got 1 gnome, I actually have 2, because then I found a delightful birthday gnome that I just had to have. So I now have 2 gnome cards. I don't want to get carried away with a ton of gnomes, and the gnomes really have to appeal to me. First thing you want to do, fold your white card base in half and attach your red large base. I'll use that tape. I'm going to use this tape. Okay, tape here, 1, 2, 3. So you just want to attach your red base to it, okay? Just like that. Now, with my cards, I took this darling heart piece and I corner rounded. Excuse me, most of you should have a corner rounder. And I just corner rounded, and it pushes in and it just corner rounds. And I am only doing 2 corners, the top left and the bottom right. I am going to do the exact same thing with the red piece that says there's gnome one like you. I'm going to do the top left and the bottom right. Okay. And did I do it again? Let me check my extra box here, because I thought I had extras, but I may not. We may be... See, I cut all of these for you guys, and then I don't make extras for me. Nope, we don't have the square piece. So, okay. All right. Take your little heart here, your little tiny strips, and you're going to put it just above the wording, just right above it. Okay. And I gave you just enough to fold it over and tuck it. So it gets that really nice look there on that, okay? You can leave it there, but I did put in your kit's string, and I gave you plenty of string. And I'm gonna show you a trick, okay? Because what we're gonna do is we're going to do our string around twice. Once, we're gonna come around twice, okay? I know that's gonna flip, and we're gonna tape it down. I don't have my tape that I like, so we're gonna wing it here, okay? Tape that in right there. Normally I would use my white liner, but I think that's on my desk for a card I was working on last night. So we're gonna tape it there. Now, I have a cute little bow on mine, okay? And all I did to do that, and you have plenty of string to do this, is you're gonna come underneath your 2 strings there, okay? And you're just gonna tie it in just like you would a shoe, okay? Just a bow there. Don't pull that too tight. Got that, come on. Okay, got it. And it gives you a cute little sideways bow, and you can adjust the size of the loops and the string that's hanging down. I'm going to trim it, okay? 1, 2. Really cute. And then I'm going to tape my hearts to my red piece. Now remember, you don't have to corner round. It just, I liked the look of the two corners. Okay, there's that. Then, again, you could just lay it flat, and I'm going to go ahead and pop mine up, because you know I cannot get enough of the pop-ups. Love these little guys. Okay. I cut them in half because it gives me plenty and I don't have to waste. Oh, there. Come on, come on. How's everybody doing out there? I want you to know today, guys, I put lipstick on just for you. I don't get to wear lipstick anymore. So, and then that is popped up. Okay. Then you should have a little white square. And again, you can corner around the top left and the top bottom right. Then take your little gnome, get your favorite red, because he's a lovely gnome. And we're gonna color him up, okay? Gonna just color him in. He's such a cute little gnome. The birthday one's even bigger. I made a card with him. I'll post it on my Facebook page because he was just darling. Both of these stamps are from a company called Unity Stamps. I'm really loving their stuff. They've got a lot of fun, cute stamps. They are red rubber and made in the US if you're interested. I'll get you. Okay, I'm also going to do his little dress. I don't know if you call it a dress, but we're going to do it right here. Okay, I don't know what we call these little gnomes, but you know, gnomes have become really popular. The only gnome I used to know was the Travelocity gnome, but not anymore. There were Christmas gnomes, and this little guy with the heart, I was thinking, well, you could make him a Christmas gnome. You could do him in red and green. You could also make him a St. Patrick's Day gnome, and you could do him in green as well. So now we need some pink for his heart, and I think we want this pink. Yep, that'll work. I'm gonna do his little heart in a pink. Here we go. Love these markers, so much fun. There we go. And he's got black little shoes. Where's my blacks? I think this is black. Make sure it's not navy. Yep, these are his black shoes. Okay. Just a darling little guy. Maybe I'll have to get some gnomes for my backyard. I think Tim would veto that. I have a weathered one, but I think I need a couple bigger ones. Now I want a really flesh-skinned color for his nose. Okay, I'm gonna go with that color. And I think I'm also gonna do that flesh skin for his hands. So let's hold it. The other thing I was thinking is you could probably, I was not going to do this. We could have probably cut out the heart and popped it up as well, but you know, we had enough pop-ups going. So, and then I'm gonna kind of use this blue-gray to fill in his beard. You could leave his beard white. It's totally up to you what you wanna do, okay? But I'm gonna color him in here. There we go. Cute little guy, isn't he? Seen some darling cards with this gnome, let me tell you, darling cards. Okay, now we're gonna cut out the gnome. And the gnome is not that hard to cut out either. He's pretty easy. You're just gonna fussy cut him. Feel free to, if you can see what I'm doing to help me, I'm kind of cutting in triangles here to get the little pieces around him there. And a little piece right there. And then you just come up, his hat is pretty easy to just fussy cut. Here we go. Okay. Such a fun little guy. I always like to cut the excess paper off as well. Off of him there. This red heart paper I just picked up at Michael's. It was one of the, I'm finding it hard to find just you know, Valentine's paper, and a lot of paper 6x6, and sometimes 6x6 works really well, and other times you need the 12x12 to get all the paper out that you need. Okay. Cut that off. There we go. Then you're going to come up here, and you're going to do his beard here, here. There we go. It's actually pretty easy. It's just like cutting V's. And then just sort of rounding it. So if you didn't want to cut him out, you could just square him and pop him up, just make him a little smaller, just in a square. But I think he just looks adorable popped out. This is a card that this gnome one I played with, it probably took me 2 or 3 tries to get him right. I pulled him apart, tried different things. It really was not an easy, just instant idea. I got part of it and I'm like, no, now it needs this, now it needs that. I don't know if any of you work that way with your cards, but sometimes I do. And sometimes I have to just walk away and look at it the next day to see what it needs. It might be a piece of bling, it might be, I want that paper to go away, and it's not. Did we get it? And I didn't quite get my edges that I wanted here. I didn't want any red. I didn't want any white. So I'm going to round these a little bit. Okay. So, all right, folks, we're almost done. I hope you know if you have any questions or anything. I tried to triple count the kits to make sure everything was in them. So if you're missing anything, let me know. But you would take your white square and then pop your, look at him showing his white corners over here. You would take your foam squares, pop him up, and then just like this one, you have your pink bling, and you're going to attach your pink bling to the, I did 1 in the top and 2 in the bottom, kind of like it next to the little bow there. So again, if you have any questions, you're not sure how to do something, or I can help with anything, that's what I'm here for. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Bye.